Alright, so good day to everyone. This will be our first video discussion for the subject 1191. So we have here Introduction to Business Administration. I will try my best as much as possible to keep this short and simple. Pero if it's too long for you guys, you can watch it in different times. You can stop at moments, you can pause at specific times para hindi ka masyadong overwhelmed with your studies. And yun. Remember always to study at your own pace. If you are tired already or masyadong stressful na, take some rest and then balikan ulit ang video discussion. Okay? So, for today's for this video discussion, we're going to tackle module number 2, 3, module number 3 and 4. All right. Okay. Modules number 2, 3 and 4. And of course, the first one being of this will be the introduction to the subject. Um, and here we are identifying basic functions of management and summarizing the evolution of management principles and theories. For this module, we're going to discuss only the first part kasi ako talaga, ever since, I've never been fond of teaching history with with anything, no? Pero you guys can study this on your own. You can read it at your own time. Pero dito ako mag-focus sa 5 functions of management. So first, for the sake of the discussion, we're going to start first by defining what management really is all about. According to Frederick Winslow Taylor, management is an art of knowing what to do, when to do, and see that it is done in the best and cheapest way. I think there is no other explanation or no other sentence that could really summarize it up, no, when it comes to management. It is an art of knowing what to do. Alam natin dapat kung ano ang dapat natin gawin sa ating business, when to do it, kung kailan natin kailangan itong i-engage or gawin itong mga plano na ito, and see that it is done in the best and cheapest way. As much as possible, we want less cost and more sales. Of course, no? Mas maganda naman talaga na mas marami ang kita natin kaysa sa ating mga cost. So, in any case, we want everything that is done in our business to be the best possible way na hindi masyadong mahal para hindi rin tayo para completely tayong advantageous doon sa ginawa natin at hindi tayo gaano maapektuhan ng negative na backfire. According naman to Harold Kuntz, management is an art of getting things done through and with people in formally organized groups. It is an art of creating an environment in which people can perform and individuals can cooperate towards attainment of group goals. Dito naman sa approach ni Harold Kuntz, kay Frederick Winslow Taylor, ang definition ng management sa kanya is more on the proseso ng paggawa para sa ating business. When it comes to Harold Kuntz naman, medyo nagli-lean towards tayo sa human resource or what we call, yun nga, our employees, no? Working together as a group and working together individually, no? With each pros and cons. May mga individuals na dito magaling, and then these individuals who are highly skilled will work together to achieve group goals, no? So it is it is a collective effort of each and every one. You guys can start your own business ng kayo-kayo lang, no, individuals. Pero as you move along the process, you will realize na kailangan mo at least ng 2 or 3 tao na pwedeng tumulong sa'yo mag-manage ng business mo. And you guys will work together as a group, no? Individually, meron kayo iba't ibang task kasi meron kayo iba't ibang specialties. Pero at the end of the day, you will be working together as one. And that is the definition of management for Harold Kuntz. So we have two definitions here that are really different with each other, pero they are exactly the definition of management. The other one leads toward this one kay Frederick Winslow Taylor. This one to leans toward a process, yung proseso ng paggawa, operations, the operation of the business itself. Pero dito naman kay Harold Kuntz, this is when it comes to cooperation, no? Teamwork. And the group of we have our individual selves na merong iba't ibang klase ng specialties or skills, and then we will work together as a one group to attain our group goals. So we have here 5 functions of management, and ito yung gusto kong ipag-focus talaga for this module. Kasi you guys are first year students here in business administration, and ako, no, I believe that the reason why you guys are here in this course, wala kayo sa KAHAS, sa Applied Health and Sciences, wala kayo sa General Education, wala kayo sa IT, wala rin kayo sa different courses na meron tayo. Criminology, ganyan. Wala kayo doon. Nandito kayo sa Business Administration. And some of you guys may be leaning towards marketing management, while others are leaning towards financial management. Pero at the end of the day, the idea itself, no, ng course na ito is all about management. And I expect that you guys are here in this class or in this course simply because you want to learn how to properly manage your own business someday. Or kung hindi man kayo mag-manage ng sarili nyong business, manage a group, no? Once you start working in the field, whether kung saan mang field yan. Actually, pag BPO, there's also still management there. If you want to move forward doon, kung gusto, meron kayong iba't ibang trabaho or iba't ibang business, at the end of the day, management ang pag-uusapan natin. So, ito yung pinakasikat na 5 functions of management. We have here POSDC, planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. These 5 functions really are the essence of management. And as you move forward with the course, no, you guys are first year students, no, sabi nga kanina, pagdating nyo ng second year, pagdating nyo ng third year, each major subjects that you're going to take is very much connected with these functions. Some of you guys will be studying operations management pag kayo ay nag third year students na. And operations management leans toward more on organizing, staffing, and controlling. Meron naman strategic management with total quality management, TQM. Pag-uusapan naman natin doon is planning, directing, and staffing. Well, essentially lahat to kailangan natin pag-usapan. Kaya as early as now, we want to instill the essence of these 5 functions. So first, we have planning. Sabi dito, planning deals with chalking out a future course of action and deciding in advance the most appropriate course of action for the achievement of predetermined goals. Parating sa planning, you guys are talking to each other or finding out things that you want to do as you move forward. Kayo right now, as first year students, I'm sure that the reason why you want to pursue further studies is because meron kayong plano. Maybe some of you would want to have a business someday. Maybe some of you would like to own a franchise business, to do your own, or whether or not to work in the field as a management trainee or supervisor or whatnot. Meron kayong plano na gusto ninyong gawin. And you took the step to enroll in business administration course. And that is, ibig sabihin, naisip nyo na, bakit gusto kong magtuloy ng pag-aaral at gusto kong matuto kung paano mag-manage ng business. That is why you enrolled here in St. Jude College. Nagplano ka na gusto mo ma-achieve or gusto mong ituloy ang further studies mo in the business administration field. That is why you did it. And as a manager, ganun din ang gagawin natin. You set goals, no? You plan yourself. Gumawa ka ng sarili mong bake shop. Ano nga ba ang goals mo with this bake shop? Gusto mo na by the end of the first week, meron kang ganitong klaseng benta. So you have to map out now. Ano nga ba yung mga kailangan nating gawin? Ano yung mga kailangan nating likumin or i-collect na data para tayo ay ma-achieve natin yung goal natin na gusto ko by the end of this week meron akong 10,000 worth of sales or 10,000 pesos worth of sales. Dito ngayon papasok yung organizing. Refers to the process of putting together physical, financial, and human resource for the achievement of organizational goals. Now that you have set your plan, sabi mo sa sarili mo, okay, itong bake shop na ito, kahit small goals na muna tayo, gusto ko by the end of this week, meron akong 10,000 pesos na net sales. Bawas na yung total cost of operations, yung cost ng rent, ng food products natin, and ng everything else utilities. Bawas na yon. Gusto ko may 10,000 pesos ako na net sales. Now, you are doing organizing. You now set up these sources, no? These resources that we have. Yung physical resources natin, tinatawag natin yung ating inventories, stocks, equipments, and then we have here yung financial resources natin, yung ating capital, ating cost of production, and then human resource, yung ating mga trabahador para gumawa ng mga tinapay. Lahat sila, lilikumin natin at titingnan natin kung paano natin sila ipuput together as one to achieve our organizational goals. Paano natin itong amount ng mga oven natin, gaano kadami ang oven, gaano kadami ang kayang i-produce ng oven na ito with one laborer and with enough capital naman, meron naman dyan lahat ng kailangan niya. Gaano kadaming tinapay ang kaya niyang i-achieve? Yung kaya ba niyang i-achieve na tinapay in 1 hour ay kayang ma-attain yung goal na 10,000 pesos net sales sa isang linggo? You now organize different sources, no? You organize your physical resources, your financial resources, and your human resources. You think about it, and then you have to realize whether or not or you have to realize kung paano mo papatakbuhin itong resources mo in order for you to achieve your organizational goals. So next here we have staffing. Staffing refers to the management function of managing the organization structure and keeping it manned. Of course, no, in every business, there is always a human factor. There's always a human labor. And unlike machines, unlike robots, or unlike yung tools and equipments and machines, human resource is prone to error. Human resource is human workforce is really prone to error. It's not a one-time consistent na quality. We are really prone to error as human beings. We, of course, no, we have to admit our mistakes, no, that we are not perfect and nagkakamali tayo. Kaya dito sa staffing, it is important that ang tinutukoy lang naman talaga dito is dapat tayo as managers, aside from planning and organizing, one of the most important factors of our business is our staff, is our human resource. And we should invest properly into our staffs. We should invest on it properly dun sa ating mga tauhan, kasi at the end of the day, sila po yung rason kaya tayo kumikita ng pera. Sila yung nagpo-produce ng produkto na binibenta natin. So you are simply managing them. You are simply leading the group, no? Kaya tayo, ang managers ay leaders. Hindi naman sila mga boss na gawin mo to, gawin mo yan. Hindi maganda yon. Dapat as managers, you know how to treat each other with respect, and realize that without your staff, you are nothing. Realize that without your staff, mahihirapan ka. Kaya dapat tama ang staff na i-hire mo sa iyong business. Kaya 'di ba minsan may mga nakikita ka na meticulous hiring process, meticulous requirements na mahirap. Pero kasi naghahanap sila ng ng tao na tama para sa business nila. So staffing really is important. You invest on it properly, you invest on their trainings, you invest on their skills, you invest on their well-being, their compensation should be right. If everything else is well taken care of for the staff, they will do what they will do what they should do for your business. And then tulad nga ng sinasabi natin, we as managers are leaders and we should know how to direct them. One of the managerial functions that is concerned with the organizational methods to work efficiently for the achievement of organizational purposes. When it comes to directing, no, so let's do this step by step. You were able to plan out your short-term goal. Balik tayo sa example natin. For example, kayo ay merong bakery. And then, you have this short-term goal na dapat by the end of the week, meron kayong 10,000 pesos na net sales. And then, you organize the resources that you have. Sabi nyo sa sarili nyo na, okay, now that I have this goal, ano nga ba ang meron ako? Gaano kadami nga ba ang machines and tools and equipments na meron ako? Gaano kadami ang pera na meron ako to invest on this, to capitalize on, or to put some capital on my business? And then, gaano kadami ang aking human resource? Gaano kadami ang kaya nilang gawin na tinapay within a span of a day? And gaano kadami ang pwede kong maibenta na tinapay in a span of a day? So, you now planned your short-term goal, which is 10,000 pesos net sales in a week. And then, you now organized the resources that you have. Sabi mo na okay, sige, dapat within the day, dapat ganito ang mabenta natin na tinapay para ma-achieve natin yung short-term goal natin na 10,000 pesos in a week. And then, you invested on your staff na okay, I don't want to stress out the staff too much. Dapat hindi siya masyadong mahihirapan kasi I want him to be consistent with the quality and consistent with the time, with the amount of production that we should do. So, dapat hindi natin pinapressure ang staff natin. We know how to motivate them to work in such a manner na they are doing this na nag-enjoy sila, no? Na hindi naman sila masyado nasa-stress. And now, you will not direct the operation. Nandun ka na mismo sa araw na iyon, na okay, dapat within this day, meron tayong target sales para ma-achieve natin yung short-term goal natin na 10,000 net sales in a week. You are now in the moment and you are now directing the team, no? You are supervising the physical resources that you have, yung mga machines natin, yung ovens, yung mga stove natin, yung mga pans. You check your inventories, you check your stocks, you check your cash box, yung cashier ninyo. Tingnan mo kung gaano kadami nga ba ang meron tayo na petty cash fund or yung pang change. And then you check also your staff, kung pakamusta siya, ano yung nangyayari sa kanya while doing. If there is some things that you can help with, you are there. Now, you are on the execution of the plan that you formulated during the previous steps. And you are now trying your best to function as a manager para makita or para mabenta nga natin or para makamit natin yung target sales natin within that day. And then, at the end of the day, you are now at the stage of controlling. Check mo ngayon, okay, in a day, ganito kadami ang nabenta namin. What happened? If it went too good, if your execution for that day is good, na-meet mo yung target sales ninyo, na-meet mo lahat, no, ng sinet mo na goals within the day. Na-meet mo yung sales, and yung staff mo hindi naman siya ganun kapagod, your physical resources are still enough for to last the whole week. So it means that everything that you did for that day is good. Everything that you did for that day, you have to control. You have to do it again the next day. Dapat ganito lang ang dapat. So this first day of operation natin ng bakery ay okay naman. Maayos naman siya, nagtuloy-tuloy at maganda ang flow ng operation. We should know how to control it so that we can do it again the next day in order for us to achieve again our short-term goal na 10,000 pesos in a week. Or if it didn't work too well, sabihin mo na, okay, konti lang ang nabenta namin. We didn't reach our target sales. Where did we go wrong? Saan naman tayo ngayon nagkamali? Saang areas tayo nagkulang? Maybe may kulang tayo sa physical resources natin. Kulang tayo ng ovens, ng stove, ng pans, ng mga gamit para pang kusina, gamit para sa bakery. So dapat pala mag-i-invest ako doon. Dapat pala bibili ako ng mga magandang equipments. Kulang tayo ng human resource sa staff natin. Nakikita natin na okay naman ang stove, marami naman siya. Okay naman ang pans natin, okay ang oven. Siguro kailangan ko pa ng isang staff kasi hindi namin nagagawa yung production ng maayos, nagde-delay. There are many different things that you have to see here in this part of controlling. Now that you are now measuring, nakalagay nga dyan, no? It implies measurement of accomplishment against the standards and correction of deviation, if any, to ensure the achievement of organizational goals. Ibig sabihin lang po ito, ladies and gentlemen, mini-measure mo kung na-achieve mo nga ba yung goals na sinet mo during the planning stage. And whether or not it went well, or whether or not it went not too well, kung hindi naman siya okay, you have to take proper measures. Ano yung mga next steps na gagawin mo? It depends, diba? If it went too well, ibig sabihin, kailangan mo lang siya kontrolin. Kailangan ganun ulit yung maging flow ng operations natin the next day. Pero kapag hindi naman siya ganun kaayos, saan tayo nagkamali? Saan tayo nagkulang? Ano dapat yung mga gawin natin sa ating business in order for us to achieve our day-to-day sales and our short-term goal na 10,000 pesos in a week? So yun po yung 5 functions ng management natin: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Now we move forward with identifying the manager's role. Mabilis lang to, guys, kasi gusto ko lang naman ditong ipakita kung ano nga ba yung levels or functions natin as managers. No? We have different roles as a manager. We are first and foremost when it comes to interpersonal skills, we are the figurehead, which performs ceremonial and symbolic duties. We are leaders who direct and motivates our subordinates, and we are liaisons that maintains information links and beyond the organization. So the thing that stands out for me in this interpersonal role is being a leader. As a manager, we cannot simply just boss around people. Kailangan alam natin kung paano natin sila pakikisamahan. Alam natin kung paano natin sila aalagaan para makapag-produce sila ng best possible outcome for our business. Informational, we have here monitor, seeks and receives information, scan reports, disseminator, forwards information to others, send memos, and spokesperson, represents the unit to outsiders in speeches and report. Simply put, if we are leaders, we should know such information in our operations. Ano nga ba yung mga impormasyon na kailangan natin malaman para sa ating operation? Kasi dapat alam mo kung paano mo ginagawa ang business mo. Siyempre, 'di ba? Dapat alam mo yung information nga, tinatawag natin ng monitor here. You should scan reports, maintain interpersonal contacts, seeks and receives information. And we should also learn how to disseminate information. Paano natin to ikakalat or paano natin to i-share with other people. And then we should also be the spokesperson of our business units. Kami dito sa St. Jude, di ba? We have here yung College of Management and Accountancy natin, yung CMA department. Meron tayong dean. And yung dean natin, si Dean Don Magpantay, siya yung spokesperson ng CMA department natin when it comes to speaking with the higher ups sa ating mga bosses. Siya yung bosses natin sa CMA. So yun po. And then decisional. Ito yung pinaka-critical naman po para sa isang manager. We should know how to be an entrepreneur. We should initiate new projects, spot opportunities, and identify areas of business development. We should also be a disturbance handler. Pag meron tayong mga reklamo or meron tayong mga negative or bad feedbacks, we should know how to handle them. Not to put too much emotion in our actions and more focus tayo doon sa pag-handle ng situation and how to pacify it. Kasi, syempre, diba, customers yon. And, pero tayong sinasabi na customers always right, pero not always. No? Hindi naman talaga dapat. Pero, ayun, when it comes to handling feedbacks, we should know how to pacify the person who is forwarding the concern, and we should know how to handle it properly. Resource allocator, and yun of course, as a business, diba, sabi natin kanina kay Winslow, best way to achieve our goals, pero cheapest way din. Kailangan alam natin kung paano natin i-allocate ang ating resources, yung sinabi ko natin kanina na physical resources, financial resources, and human resource. Kailangan alam natin kung paano natin gagalawin yung mga bagay na yun. And negotiator, of course, when it comes to business, there's always gonna be a negotiation in some point, at some point. And we should know how to negotiate properly para hindi naman tayo palagi lugi, 'di ba, sa ating business. So proceed tayo sa levels of management. Levels of management and skills in the levels of management. Pag-uusapan na lang natin dito in one. Kasi madali lang naman to. Top level, middle level, and low level management. Nakita niyo itong diagram na to. This is a pyramid of some sorts. And low level is at the bottom part of the pyramid. Middle level nasa gitna. And top level management yung nasa taas. When you look at it properly, ang ibig sabihin nito, the reason why low-level management is at the bottom part of the pyramid is because they are the ones who have to know the junk of the operations, or the chunk of operations. Yung dapat alam nila yung proseso kung paano gawin yung mga bagay-bagay. Dapat alam nila yung operations ng business na kanilang pinasok. Kasi they are the ones who are supervising the operations. Sila yung pinakamalapit doon sa mismong action ng business natin. For example, ang ating SM, SM department store. Makikita nyo sa SM department store na meron kayo doon yung mga female and male staffs nila na tumutulong sa inyo para magpumili ng bagay na gusto nyong bilhin. And these people, they are the employees, no? They are the staff. Yun tinatawag natin na rank and file. Please take note of this. Rank and file. These people these people who are employed in the rank and file level, sila yung grunt workforce natin or sila yung pinaka nagtatrabaho para sa ating business. Sila yung pinakamalapit din sa customer contact natin. 'Di ba? Yung mga male staff natin, yung mga female staff natin na sales lady ganyan or salesman, sila yung pinakamalapit sa customers natin. And these people, they have a supervisor. They have a manager. Na pag merong mga concerns na kailangan tuunan ng pansin, Hindi yung rank and file employees ang pupunta. Ang pupunta is yung low-level management natin. Yung mga field managers, yung mga supervisors natin, yan, section leads and examples, um, more on directing and controlling ang kanilang focus. They don't make they don't decide for the business, no. Most likely they are just dun sa controlling and directing stage ng controlling and directing functions ng ano natin, ng management natin. So more on actual operations and more on controlling scenarios or controlling the outcome of the operations. Next, we have the middle level managers. Dito naman sila yung, of course, bago pala tayo mag-proceed sa middle level managers, of course, as a low level managers, isa sa mga skills na kailangan meron tayo ay technical skills. Kailangan alam natin kung paano i-perform yung mga task natin. Kasi tayo yung pinakamalapit sa customer contact. Yung low-level management natin, sila yung pinakamalapit sa customer contact. Kaya kailangan alam nila kung paano gawin yung mga bagay-bagay, yung mga task na mismo nakalaan for the operations. And then once you become a middle-level management naman sila yung madalas na pinagre-reportan ng mga low-level management natin. And sila yung mga heads natin, no? General managers, branch managers, and department managers. Sa part natin dito sa school, middle level management yung sila dean doon magpantay. Yung ibang mga program heads natin, sa program head ninyo sa BA, si Sir Ronald Katapang, middle level management din siya. And so on and so forth. They are the ones who ang pinaka function nila is more on human skill related. Nakalagay dito, no, demonstrates the ability to work well in cooperation with others. Kasi ang middle level management natin, sila yung nag-aalaga doon sa low level management natin and sa ating rank and file people. Sila po yung kailangan nag-iisip, ano nga ba yung mga kailangan dapat meron tayo para makapag-function na maayos yung low-level managers natin at ang ating rank and file employees. Ano yung mga kailangan nila na support para makapag-function na maayos ang ating low-level management and ng ating rank and file. And then pagdating naman sa top level management natin, sila po yung mga board of directors, president, vice president, CEO, or yung tinatawag natin na anong tawag? Nakalimutan ko na. Chief Executive Officer. Ayun. And then COO naman natin is yung Chief Operating Officer. These are all examples of top level management, and one of the things that they are really good at or they should be doing is more on developing goals, strategic plans, company policies, and make decisions on the direction of the business. Technically, dito po sa ating 5 functions of management, nandoon sila sa planning, organizing, and staffing. Nandun po sila. Sila po talaga yung mag-iisip, okay, ano yung next move natin sa SM department store na ito? Ano yung mga kailangan natin tuunan ng pansin? Ano yung mga kailangan goals natin for this department store? And then organizing, developing plans in order for us to achieve our goals. Tinitingnan nila yung kanilang mga physical resources, financial resources, and human resources, and staffing. They are also the ones, kasi di ba, pag kayo ay nagtrabaho na, mapapansin niyo sa interviews ninyo, bago kayo matanggap na fully hired talaga, kinakausap kayo ng either ng CEO or ng president ng company. Ako, nung nag-apply ako for St. Jude College, nag-interview sa akin yung CEO ng COO ng FINMA National Capital Region. So yun. Kasi kailangan alam ng top level management natin yung staff natin. Kailangan alam nila yung skills, alam nila yung values ng mga staff natin para alam nila kung paano sila magde-develop ng goals at kung paano sila magsa-strategize ng mga plano nila. And more on conceptual skills ang important pag tayo ay nasa top level of management na kasi decision makers tayo dito. So, dapat alam natin kung paano maging critical thinkers. And you guys, as early as now, I want you to practice your critical thinking skills para dumating ang araw na kayo ay prepared to become top management or top level managers someday. So, yun po ang kaya natin pag-usapan dito sa roles and levels of management. Now, last part tayo ng ating modules, which is module number 4. I'll keep these short na lang. Actually, I can talk about this in the next time na lang kasi I think it's the discussion is too long na. So baka mamaya information overload na kayo. We will just talk about this in the next video discussion that I'm going to make. So for now, doon muna tayo mag-focus sa modules number 2 and 3 natin. So I hope meron kayong tutunan kahit paano as business administration people, students. And I hope that once you continue down this path of business administration in this course, you will realize that this course is the reason why kaya maraming nag-enroll dito kasi very neutral yung ground na to. No? Kahit kayo ay magiging, let's say for example, doctors or nurses someday, at some point, you have to know or you will have to know how to handle a business. For example, kayo ay naging doktor, gagawa ka ng clinic mo, dapat alam mo kung paano mo to i-operate, di ba? Pag kayo ay naging guro man someday, di ba? Or education, maybe someday you will have to become principals or owners of a school. You have to know how to do the business. So, very neutral kasi yung business ad. Very everyone, no? Every industry revolves around business administration. So, I hope that you realize that what you really entered is not just an easy course, no? Na hindi naman talaga siya yung parang last minute choice na lang. Kung meron man sa inyo last minute choice, sana ma-realize nyo na business administration is actually fun. And basically, that's it eh. You will become manager someday. And you will manage your own business someday. So, yun lang naman. Naniniwala ko sa inyo guys. And if you have further questions, just feel free to ask me anytime or send me a PM. Yun lang. Stay safe and dry and God bless you. Thank you.